Greetings and welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jefficho. My co-host as always, Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
So, episode 2, Lower Decks, what you think?
This was a good one. This was great. Yeah, there were so many scenes in here that made me laugh. I liked pretty much all the character work.
Yeah, I was very happy with the Lester Cocaine Mariner.
Yeah, she's learning. She's doing better.
Yeah, maybe this is, the whole season is to reform her from annoying me.
Oh, she's been fine. She's fine.
No, last episode.
Okay, yeah, last episode she needed to pump the brakes a little.
Let's get down there and get the party started.
We aren't going anywhere. Mr. Billups, you and your man are heading planetside to liaise with the Delanians.
What?
That's what you want, then.
But they'd be better and faster at this than us.
Don't question my orders, Ensign.
Ransom's just gonna bring her down a notch.
Yeah.
Well, making bad decisions to do it.
Yes. Yeah, that was actually kind of dumb. It's like just actively endangering the rest of the crew.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought that was good in the fact that, like, Sam and Bellows is getting to go down on the planet, enjoy themselves for one, and for two, like, learn another aspect.
Yeah, and, like, it should have been a super easy mission, so I guess, like, doing this off the start was probably fine.
Going down there, Billups.
I'll tell you, these Delanians are a friendly people. You know they kiss instead of shaking hands?
With tongue!
Yeah, with tongue!
Oh, control yourself, Andy.
And everything started going to hell, and he didn't do a very good job responding to it.
No. I totally thought they were the turtle people from TOS, because they had the red skin, they had a lot of white-haired people.
Yeah, I think they were very strongly based on them and the Edo from TNG that were killing Wesley for stepping on the grass.
Yeah, when things go really south, I really enjoyed the, we have a psychic baby and a hard drive computer.
They provide a system of checks and balances. That might have been my favorite line.
It was my favorite line.
They're just like, why do you have these three ridiculous things?
Yeah.
We're not going to address why we have the ridiculous things. We're just going to be like, it provides a system of checks and balances.
Yeah, talking lava. I would have, it made me crave a talking turtle, Chris. Like, why not giant talking turtle again?
I don't know. Next
That
time.
barely moved.
Next time.
Yeah. Jack had to take his shirt off and negotiate and save some lives because you know what? When Sam entered the sacred hole, he did not expose his navel.
Yes.
You live a health-based way of life, correct?
Yes, it is our highest calling.
Then behold!
Ransom looking real good, fits in with our culture again.
Yeah.
He's so ethical.
He is very ethical.
Yeah.
We started the episode out with a sweet-ass board game.
Oh my god, we got Star Trek D&D.
Yeah.
Klingons. Yeah, it was like D&D. It was riffing on that old TNG game, I think it was. It was like a VHS or a DVD that would play along with you.
How many soldiers of the Klingon Empire will be proving their Toduj?
4.
I heard 4. And so begins the greatest adventure of your lives. You will all die.
Getting to see Martok, I'm just like...
Yeah.
I was worried it wasn't Martok at first. I'm just like, that's definitely his voice, and he's got one eye, but is he playing... Yes, he is playing Martok.
Yeah. And it's like, how are they going to explain why fucking Martok did this? And they're like, no, it's just a Ferengi knockoff. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, okay. That makes sense.
If it's training warriors, Chris.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, there's a big war the Klingon Empire could use to refund some of their resources.
But no, that game was hilarious. I like how you just, like, you are going to die, but is your death honorable?
Yeah.
was the goal.
This is Brad at the end. He's just like, I'll have blood wine. He rips off your armor and beats you to death. And that is just not honorable because you died by your own hand.
Technically, yes. It's just, and the idea that like these ridiculous contrivances like that have been programmed into the game, like, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. I kind of want that game, Chris.
Oh yeah, we all want that game.
Brad learns that he needs to start saying yes because one of his old buddies is now captain.
Yeah, just accidentally field promoted to captain, and they're gonna let it stick.
Yeah, and like he's getting all the other...
Bringing all the bullions up with him.
Yeah.
Well, if it worked for Kirk, it can work for this guy, right?
Who'd Kirk bring up with?
He didn't really. He brought up every other random ensign on the ship. Fucking Trek 09, which we did. We did the big Trek 09 set piece in this episode.
Yeah.
Do Dulane has a thermosphere that's messy with charged ions, so transporters are out of the picture. Instead, they've built a system of orbital lifts, one of which is malfunctioning.
So it's a broken down space elevator?
They're not elevators, they're orbital lifts.
It's orbital platforms because they didn't have transporters. They needed giant space elevators.
Yeah, no, not space elevators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beckett just jumps down. She's like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna go jump down."
Yeah, finally lost it.
They were terrible at repairing it because they're not engineers. But like I thought Star Trek officers could do anything.
Yeah, in another episode, like, I feel like she should be reasonably competent with these things.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they shouldn't have been dirtling so much, but yeah.
Well, it's probably complicated repairs. Alien tech, it wasn't exactly to spec.
Mm-hmm. And Ransom didn't turn off the whatever he was supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's jumping down, and he's just like, "Hey, so yeah, I think we should probably go down." So she had to like stop, run up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Then she slept on the way down the next time.
Yeah, that was fun.
Brad accidentally says yes to being hunted.
But before that, he got to be part of the saddest dirge choir in the quadrant, which was great. I love all of Shaxs' hobbies. He has the best hobbies.
You know, we got a little DS9 reference with their space racquetball.
Mm-hmm.
Good game, Ensign. I'm impressed.
Apparently, I learned after the episode, there's actually a library of Jack Quaid shrill screams that they can just select from when they're making episodes. He doesn't have to record them all.
Yeah, that might get a little taxing on the voice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do it him being hunted.
Yeah, that was great.
And talks to the captain. He's like, I'm being hunted. Oh, security, come here, or whatever. Not on my ship. And it's just like, it's this guy. It's like, oh, I had lunch with him. He's a lovely guy.
Yeah, he's super good. Yeah, that's part of his culture.
Like,
yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good dive. Got speared right through the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
After he got a little pep talk from Martok.
Yep.
I haven't backed down all day, and I'm not starting now. You better run, because now the hunted has become... Oh my God!
Was that just a pre-programmed pep talk, or does it actually respond to your questions?
I don't know.
It kind of seemed like it might.
Is it self-aware? Is Vic Fontaine in there somewhere?
I tried to be bold today, but I just ended up as prey.
The only way you can lose now is by letting your foe define who you are. Never back down. Never cower.
I like that he came up for her selfie, pulls out his kill thing, and it's just like, no, it's a selfie stick.
Yeah. We respect life forms. We do catch and release hunting. They're like an anti-Herogen kind of thing here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the Herogen could be tamed.
Yeah.
Brad basically spent the whole time earning people's respect.
Yeah, he did. I'm wondering, yeah, and this is almost exactly what we thought was going to happen to these characters from the get-go. We've tempered Mariner a fair amount, and Brad's, embracing taking chances and chaos a little bit more.
Well, I mean, you got promoted to the Titan at one point. I mean, they're going to have to start screwing up a little bit so they don't get promoted so they can stay lower decks.
Yeah, exactly. I guess... Is that what's going to happen after 7 years? Are they all going to get Harry Kimmed?
Yeah, maybe.
It was good work today, but this was just one day. Don't think it erased all the insubordination I've gotten from you in the past.
Yep, yes, sir. Message received.
They haven't considered this before. Like, are they going to...
That they'd have to stay lower decks the whole time?
Yeah, like, how do we have these characters learn and grow? Like, Tendi and Rutherford are, at the very least, should be moving on up sometime soon.
Well, I mean, they are, like,
I
all
guess
highly qualified in their things. It's just their personalities that are supposed to keep them down.
Yeah, I guess we could say that, the seasons aren't years. Like, this whole thing could take place over the course of 2 or 3 years. But I think it's been about a year already.
Unrealistic.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's always years.
It is always.
Final thoughts, sir?
Did we miss anything fun?
Tendi in a towel.
Yeah.
No matter how careful I am, no matter how hard I try, I feel like I'm gonna be an ensign for the rest of my life.
Again, if planning and trying aren't working, maybe don't do that.
You sound like Mariner.
Well, look at me. It wasn't my plan to get into senior science officer training. It just happened.
Yeah, I wonder if they're trying to push something there. I don't know. People do walk around in towels there.
Well, they did hug later. They were having lunch before, he agreed to be sacrificed.
Yeah. But this is also just, like, 2 characters that don't really interact. Maybe they're trying to do that. Or, well, they interact a lot, but not one-on-one. So, trying to get them some time.
God, Chris, like, You're such a romantic, just looking for that thread line.
Yeah, maybe. Somebody's gotta do it. But yeah, no, this episode was great. I loved all the little gags. I think I loved the Shaxs stuff, but yeah, I think Checks and Balances was the standout gag for me today.
Oh, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I enjoyed Jack and Mariner's stuff. Even at the end, they're talking, and she says like, "Oh, like starting to butter him up." He's like, "Don't butter me up.
Yeah,
say that for your personal log," or something like that. Yeah, I really was impressive today. Good episode going forward. Mm-hmm. Looking forward to more. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Well, as always, thanks for watching.